Nope.
And it all dissolves.
What's up guys, Menthol here. I just got home a little bit ago from eating sushi with my friend Grace, and can I just say, I think I had the greatest birthday I think I've ever had, or that I can remember at least. You know, on my birthday I went out with Sydney and Nick and we got some food and played bingo at this bar. It was really fun. You know, all the birthday wishes that you guys gave me, it was just outstanding. I don't know. I had really low expectations and you guys all just blew it out of the water and it was just amazing. And then the next day after my birthday, I went out for my birthday dinner with my mom and had like this big steak and lobster and, you know, this huge cake at this expensive steakhouse. It was amazing. And then today after work, I went out and had sushi with my friend Grace, and it was 3 days in a row. I felt like it's been my birthday for the past 3 days, and it's just been outstanding. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this conversation that I had with this girl that kind of irked me. Irked is kind of a fucking gay way of saying it. It just bothered me. So I was talking with this girl and we were talking like about our love life and, you know, past relationships and what we see in the future and all that stuff. And she was saying how she has 4 guys that really like her, but she's still stuck on her last boyfriend, and, you know, it's so tough, and, you know, she doesn't trust guys anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Same shit, different girl. And then she ended up asking me, you know, like, are you interested in anybody? What's going on with your love life? You know, I was just like, no, I have really nothing going on right now, and I'm completely content and satisfied right now just doing my own thing, doing YouTube, you know, working at the nursing home and just hanging out with friends. And then she follows that with, you need a girlfriend. You need to be with someone. I asked her, I was like, why would I need to be with someone? Especially right now, I'm completely satisfied. You know, this is the first time I've ever been independent and completely fulfilled and satisfied with where I'm at. You know, a lot of people, they correlate happiness to love, and they're completely 2 different things. You can be in love and be completely miserable, and you can be happy and be single. I know, it's a shocker. So yeah, I basically told her that, you know, why do I have to be with someone? Like, where's the logic behind that? You know, I'm doing great right now with, you know, my job, and just everything's perfectly together, and I feel great and confident and satisfied with where I'm at. And she follows it up with,
well, you seem lonely.
you know, anybody that's single, I guess, from someone who's dating someone, probably seems lonely if they're alone and they live alone and just have a cat and do their own thing. I don't get why people feel the need to have to date someone. I really don't get it. I guess, you know, when I was dating Nicole and I had friends who were single, I guess I kind of thought the same way. Like my friend Alec, I would always tell him like, dude, you need to find a girlfriend. You need to go out and put yourself out there. When that's really shouldn't be on anybody's mind when they're single. I know people think that to move further in life, they need to find a soulmate and grow with someone, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Here's the thing though, I'm not completely against, you know, me dating anybody as of now, but if, you know, if someone comes around and they compliment me well and I compliment them and, you know, we're compatible, I'm completely down to date someone. But right now it's like my priorities include, you know, YouTube and editing and my job and, you know, hanging out with my friends. Those are like my priorities. That's what makes me happy as of now. And just being responsible and independent, it's never felt so good. But yeah, like I said, if someone comes around and they fit into that like mold with my life and we complement each other well and we're able to, you know, be compatible with one another, then yeah, that would be amazing. But if they, you know, are getting in the way of, you know, my dream of doing YouTube and doing my job at the nursing home and editing and stuff, you know, the one thing that I don't want is someone who's unnecessary. Sorry, I'm like hunching over. Sorry. The one thing that I don't want is someone that's needy. A needy person is the worst person to have in your fucking life. Someone who is constantly like, pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me, who is completely dependent on other people to fulfill their need, like their, like to like they're like to
Today, Junior?
complete their security. Like they're like their security blanket. Someone who, you know, without them, they feel insecure. They need them to always pay attention to them and compliment them and give them I don't know. I find that so unattractive. You know, there's like, I think it was like 5 things that I look for when I want to date someone. And that is, you know, compromise, honesty, communication, love, and respect. Those are like 5 really big things that I look for. You know, if you're not loyal and you're dishonest and, you know, you can't compromise and there's no communication, you can't open up about stuff and just talk about things, and there's no respect there, that's not someone I want to be with or even be friends with. You know, if you can't meet those basic qualities and like criteria, then I don't really want anything to do with you. I know that sounds kind of cold, but I have high standards for people that I hang out with and people that I have in my life. If you're needy, if you're just kind of a scummy person and selfish, I really don't want anything to do with you. God, I have like the meat sweats from eating all that sushi. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I just feel completely defeated. It's weird. In the past year or so, I've kind of realized that, you know, I've done the whole Tinder thing and kind of talked with girls on there a little bit, and there's only like maybe 1% of the girls that I ever talk in there are actually decent and okay to talk to. The rest of them, it's like talking to the same girl over and over and over. And I'm sure the girls can say the same thing about the guys. It's probably just repetitious and obnoxious trying to talk to them, because I want someone who has like goals and like a 5-year plan and, you know, is looking forward to the future and things that they can do with their life, and, you know, they're trying new things, they're taking risks. It's so boring meeting someone who doesn't take risks. It's just, I want someone who's like, let's get up and leave. Let's go on a trip right now. Someone like that can keep me on my toes. I want someone who isn't ordinary. Someone who like is different, like is unique, but just themselves. Like, I don't want someone who's like overtly trying to be different. I want someone who is themselves. I want someone to be themselves, but to be different and not be like every other fucking girl I talk to. Because honestly, I know this sounds terrible, but most girls are fucking boring and they're all the same. And that's the same thing with guys, I'm 99% sure. But I want someone who's different, who isn't like the same as every other girl. I know that's probably hard to find. I'm not even joking. That's a hard thing to ask for. And most of those girls that are unique and are like the 1% are most likely way out of my league. But I'd rather wait for that one person than to just start, you know, lower my standards and try and go for another basic fucking girl. It's just doesn't interest me. Anyways, I don't know what this video is about, other than I've been wanting to talk about that for a while. So I guess moral of the story is, you don't need to be with anybody to be happy. You know, wait for the right person. Don't lower your standards to, you know, make yourself feel better and make you feel like you're important just to be with someone. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. But okay, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I think I'm going to do a kratom video next. It's been a while. I thought I would go back to basics, maybe do a kratom review and just see how that goes. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe a part 2 of the kratom petition. Sorry. Fucking loogie fuck. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. You guys, I literally have the best subscribers. I'm not even joking. You guys make me feel so important and like, I don't know. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate all the support, even through that whole cringy video of me crying over the drone. I'm sorry, but that's like been such a huge milestone for me. It wasn't even exactly the drone, but just that I feel like I finally made it to that point where, you know, I've wanted it for so long, and I finally got to that point where I have it, and I can like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but okay, I'm rambling for no reason. I will see you guys. What's today? What's this? I'll see you guys on Friday.